So the quarterly reviews is a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, the central bank in Singapore typically pushes out these announcements in April and October. Those are when the meetings are scheduled. Now, it has had some of these unscheduled meetings since October 2021. It's tightened 5 times since then, and we've seen in the past 2 meetings that they've kept policy unchanged. So this latest move seems to suggest that there needs to be more flexibility in terms of making these decisions, especially with these uncertainties in the markets. We have growth that is fragile. China's economy is faltering. We have Singapore's exports also in contraction for almost a year now. So there is that concern about slowing growth. And on the other side of things, of course, the central bank has had to balance making sure that inflation doesn't resurge. And given how the tensions in the Middle East, as well as oil prices remaining elevated, could push up energy costs, there is very real concern here. So giving us 4 quarterly reviews or 4 reviews in a year would perhaps be better in giving that flexibility of making those monetary decisions.
At least when it comes to the third quarter, though, the economy seems to have remained more resilient than previously thought.
Yeah, we were actually on some expectations that we would see the growth for the quarter actually maybe coming in at 0.6%, but it certainly surprised to the upside, 1% there. So there is some resilience in Singapore's third quarter GDP, and this could potentially, give that space, that wiggle room in a way to tighten monetary policy. If the inflation issue comes back to the fore, we are also seeing some impact on the Sing dollar, and it has been extending gains so far, but I think the key question here also is whether it can continue outperforming versus its other regional peers. We see how some traders actually estimate that the Sing dollar is trading already in the upper half of the country's currency band, so this could mean that there is little room for it to significantly appreciate much further versus the currencies of its other major trading partners.